Okay, continuing on here with our live play number 4. The wagers are out. You're never going to make a fortune playing blackjack. There are some progressive games on a blackjack table where if you're willing to put in an extra wager every time you play, there's a progressive jackpot building for, maybe it's something like 4 aces. Say you get aces, a pair of aces to split, and then you get an ace on each split. That would pay a progressive in a lot of situations. Sometimes there's another hand, like in a game called Royal Match, where you're playing for matching suits. If you're dealt the king and queen of the match, it's money. If you're dealt any card that pays, you're paid back on your separate match bet. So you want to look before you sit down at a table and figure out whether it's a straight blackjack game, and that would be where blackjack pays 3-2. You can double down on at least a combination of 10 or 11, and you can split your cards up to 4 times. That's the game that's the most favorable for the player. If they're limiting your splits, if they are limiting what you can double down on, or increasing what you can double down on. Now, Northern Nevada is 9 and 10 generally. 10 and 11 generally. Sometimes 9. Southern Nevada, you can double on any of your first 2 cards, and sometimes that's a real bonus. So we have 20 here. We have 15 against the 7s, are going to stay another 20, and over here we're going to double down. So we're going to bring up one of our reserves, make the double down wager, and see what happens. Dealer has 16, dealer has too many. That's a nice one. Let's see here, the player had a 16, so that's okay. And here we have a 2 on a winner there. And here we have 2 on a winner here and 1 on a winner there. Nice hand, everybody won. Okay, so now we're going to pick these cards up. While we're doing that, the players are going to be getting their wager ready for the next hand. And the dealer will not bring a card out onto the table until everybody has their wagers made. Let's go ahead and double up on that one now. We've got our 3 wagers in place. We still need 1 to make the 3rd one a double, but we've won a hand there, so let's give it a shot and see. 4 showing. Against a 15 is going to stay, 18 is going to stay, 19 is going to stay. Here we get back to that old adage again about somebody's got to hit. Normally, against the 4, hitting 12 is ugly. Who knows? You're right or wrong. 18, 8 and 4. Now that 6 would have made 18 for the dealer, so let's just see what happens there. 13, 14, 15, 21. You believe it? I swear sometimes this game is just really interesting. Well, let's get that one out of the way. Alright, slide 1 here, 2 here, 1 up here, 2 here, slide 1 there. This person over here that's toking the dealer is not winning a whole lot, so the dealer's not making any money either. Alright, against a 4, 13 is going to stay, 6 is going to hit, that's a 16, 15 is going to stay, 16 is going to stay. Dealer has 5, dealer has 19. This is where you're hitting and you're staying just gets real interesting sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and pick this all up. Now let's play a couple of hands playing like the dealer plays. See if that starts making any difference. Sometimes these little things, you need to kind of work them into what you're doing, and as you're playing the game, you just don't want to be going back and forth all the time. So right now what we're going to do is shuffle up the cards, and then we're going to play 2 hands, playing like you hit to 17, like the dealers are forced to do, which is why they make their hands so many times. So we're going to go 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, and another 1 here. Again, we're back to bare minimum here on this one money management hand, and we're down 2 chips on this money management hand. And we're down about 6 chips on here, and we're just about even on here with the $25 chips. Okay, always check the 10, or the dealer's always going to check the 10. 19 is good. 16 would have to hit. 18, 7, 11, 14, 21, 6, bust, So let's see what that makes. Okay, we have 18, so 21 here is going to win. We have a push, and we have another win. So let's slide one of these back into position. That push stays there. Add one more from there and slide one of these into position. Insurance or even money. So this guy with a $75 bet out there is going to decide, nah, I don't want. I haven't got it. So he's just going to ride on it. So at that point I would check. I do not have it. So when that person turns play, they're going to get paid the extra. The 10 against an ace doubling down would probably not take advantage of the extra wager, and of course they get 21. And 14 against an ace is going to hit. That makes 18. This is a $75, which is going to give them another $75, which is then going to give them bloom, bloom, and bloom as the bonus on their blackjack. And 18 is good. Dealer has 6 or 16, dealer has 21. So, a couple of good demonstrations on something that we recommend highly. And that is play minimum until you get ahead on house money and then press your bets on the house money. Because you just never know which way this game is going to go, and sometimes you think you've got a hand just absolutely aced and they're going to suck it right out from under you, and other hands you don't think you have a chance of winning on are going to pay off. So you just play consistently, determine yourself a set of rules that you're going to play by, and stick with them. Good luck!